See if that works. It does. Awesome. So hello everyone, I'm Pascal. I'm one of the co-founders of NOYS VR. NOYS VR basically is a platform that allows artists to perform on virtual stages that are completely designed towards their vision they have for their music and kind of entertain the crowd, the fans, and kind of mingle with like-minded people. So basically what most artists currently face is the problem that they have a globally spread audience and they can't perform live for them in their local region. So due to the fact that it's usually very expensive to travel, venues are difficult to get, or they don't suit the needs of the artist, and the production costs of amazing concerts are just incredibly high. For the fans, the same problem applies. They basically have an artist they like, he doesn't perform in their country, he doesn't perform close to them, they have to fly to another country, another continent, it's difficult to find friends that go with them. So basically VR helps us to kind of address these problems. That works well. We put our artists as a creative designer of their own stage, their own concert. So basically they can select from a pre-designed stage portfolio or they hire us to build a completely unique stage for their vision. Then they step in front of a green screen, kind of film themselves from their home, in their studio. In our studio, it doesn't really matter. They stream themselves live directly into the environment and perform there in front of their fans and interact with them. The fan on the other side just follows the link, just jumps into the venue or goes over the application and then mingles around with like-minded people, can explore the venue, can go close to the artist, listen to them, enjoy it from the back, whatever he wants, but especially have a great time. We finance ourselves basically through the freemium model, so you can join the platform for free. You pay a little bit if you want to customize your avatar, you pay a little bit if you want to have additional tools with which you can interact with the environment. For some concerts you have to pay tickets, a classical principle of concerts, or you buy a subscription where you can get access to every concert that ever gets released on the platform. For artists we charge a little bit different. We charge them for building the unique stages, which is a very complex process, but we also have a free tier because we want to get everyone on the platform that has an interest in VR and wants to build an international user base and fan base. Where we currently are, we are in the Oculus Store in the Early Access program, kind of gather valuable data to kind of improve our product and bring it forward. Currently hiring a little bit in the development department and bringing more content on the platform as much as we can get. For that we currently partner up with the 3 major labels. Recently we signed a contract with Warner Music and already put 2 artists of them on our platform. And we can, that is way too complicated. And it wants to stay. Here we go. So for that we need an investment of about 2.2 million, which basically goes for human capital. We need developers, we need content providers, we need a little licensing and build up the company to kind of prove our business model. And here's the team, beautiful people, very talented in their regards, experts for year-long experience, everyone more talented than I am. So here we go. And we are at the 3 minutes, aren't we? Questions? None. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Yes, perfect.
Sorry I took your job.
I have a question regarding the artist side. So they can build their custom stage and whatnot, but is it more like they have a virtual avatar, or do they actually like perform and just have green screen and visual effects support and whatnot?
This slide, yeah. So there is a slide where you can see it actually. Well, that works well. So there is a slide where you can see it. No, so the artist basically gets filmed in front of a green screen. So we cut him out and stream him right in. So the idea behind that is there are a lot of solutions already on the market that kind of represent the artist as an avatar, which is rather boring because he has to learn a virtual instrument which doesn't really work or it's very limited. But no, the artist in our case films in front of a green screen, has his real instrument, or it can be a band or an orchestra. They have their real instruments, they interact in real time, and they just stream basically. It's a stereoscopic camera we use. So you can walk around it a little bit, and it's basically a live stream of the artist performing, so the real person is in the concert.
What about artist and fan interactions? So when you go to the concert, sure you can chill with other people, maybe talk. Is it like VR, Twitch kind of, but not for streaming, but for concerts?
No, the interaction is higher. So Twitch, for example, is basically chat. But here in this case, the artist in his studio in the screen, he has an LCD screen in front of him, so he sees actually the fans, their avatars performing in the venue. So the fans basically have tools in their hand. They have a pen with which they can write in the hand. They have a spray can. They have a lighter which they can lit up. So they kind of can interact with the tools. The artist, if he decides to listen to them, he can put up the volume so he hears actually what they are saying. He can select different groups of fans to say, I want to highlight this group, and then he only sees them and everyone gets excluded, so he can directly communicate. And since it's a live stream, whatever he does in front of the green screen gets reflected in the virtual venue, so the fans actually see that he reacts to them, and even can talk to them if the artist wants it. We, for example, have a singer-songwriter, very calm, with a lot of pauses in between. He interacts a lot, he talks to his fans, and kind of changes his playlist accordingly. So that all works. It's basically like a live gig in that regard. Great.
Any other questions? I was wondering, what is the advantage of these like concerts that you're going to have? I mean, instead of a real live performance, you have those digital concerts. So what would be like the advantage for the people?
So basically, we don't want to replace real concerts, but real concerts have a special atmosphere to them. We can't replace that. Having people kind of dancing around you, if you like that, being sweaty or whatever, dancing around, having a good atmosphere. We can't replace that like a real concert, but we try to create a new experience which is kind of aligned with concerts. The thing is, we can extend the vision of the artist. He has a certain vision for their music. The stage can be designed like this. For example, we can do a storytelling. We, for example, have a French artist on our platform, which you can actually look at booth 33, where we kind of go. She does 80s synth pop, so we have a Miami stage, or a lot of orange tones, very low poly design, and then we go through a halo of a city, fly into space, fly back to Earth. So we have a storytelling in there, so it kind of enhances your concert, your music.